Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of France versus Germany from Euro 2020, the last game of match day 1 from Euro 2020. Match day 2 will be starting tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be a good day all round, but hopefully it'll be a good game of football.
So when we come back and play for the national team, the fact that so many players play in a big club, big league,
hopefully we get this result.
Learning about how to deal and to manage the pressure. So when we come back with the French national team, we play with more confidence.
Guys, we are on the ball today. So how is everyone? So we just need to go, do what we can do, get a good result, and hopefully it'll be a good game of football. If you guys dislike the stream, tell me why you dislike the stream. If it's because I've put the thing on before, I'm not showing the game or anything like that, then guys, put down who you guys think is going to win, Germany or France. I think more or less I'm back in Germany. I'm back in Germany for this one, just because of be a good result. That's alright, Jonas Lee. The only reason, if you might not hear anything, is because at the moment, I'm just updated Instagram and YouTube, letting people know that we are live on YouTube, on Instagram. So if you guys want to come on to YouTube and Instagram, follow me on there. I am busy at the moment. Just quickly before, that's why I'm giving you 10 minutes to come on. It gives me at least 10 minutes while the stream's on for me just to set up the things that allows you guys to be able to know where I'm live. So, guys, so put down in the chat who you guys think is going to win. Hit the like button. I really appreciate that. Hopefully it'll be a good game of football today. It's a very big game between two nations which I think are going to go far in this tournament. But it's now just a case of waiting, see how it goes. Put your questions down in the chat. I'm happy to hear all your thoughts. We've done all that. We've done all the expertise or everything else. But like I say, we're going to get there eventually. We will get there eventually and get to like the end of it all. If you know that phrase, then you know the phrase. But like I say, let's get ready. Euro 2020, last game of match day 1. Germany are walking out. France versus Germany. Off we go, folks.
As often as you'd imagine, this is the first international here since September 2018. The opponents then,
guys, put down in the chat who you guys want to win, Germany or France.
The two anthems are as familiar faces that will now sing them.
Please stand up for the national anthem, starting with France.
So, interesting to see you guys' thoughts. Put down in the comment section of this chat. There he is, N'Golo Kante. You are the love of my life, N'Golo Kante. Guy, Jonas Lee, put down in the chat some questions and stuff like that if you guys want to ask me anything. But how are you? How are you, Ronaldo Jonas Lee? How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And Germany versus France. I think it's going to be a close one. It's going to be an absolute slobber knocker. I think it's going to be 1-goal wins this. This is the one where I do see 1-goal winning this. So, Kante of Chelsea is starting. Havertz of Chelsea is starting. So, we are doing well in this tournament for Chelsea players starting. Rudiger is playing in the defence. Who else is on my team today for you guys to let you know on my fancy team? It is Joshua Kimmich of Germany and N'Golo Kante of France is my two players today, two midfielders.
The soundtracks to so many international classics. It's France versus Germany again. It's live and next.
So, we need to go and we need everything to be done in the right manner. Guys, put down in the chat. We want questions. We want... So, it was originally, during this tournament, was to be a voting system. You guys picked who you would like me to do a live watch on of. I did it for the opening weekend of the tournament, which was last Saturday. And it didn't go well because literally nobody voted. So I thought to myself, if nobody's gonna vote, then there is no need to do a voting system then, because there's no point. Hello.
Euro 2020 is
Hello, True Lion. How you doing? One of my mods in the chat. Get in. True Lion, could you put English in the chat, please? If anyone doesn't speak English, try and put English in so that means I can read your comment properly. Thank you for doing that, True Lion. Remember, like, subscribe and like this stream. Havertz of Chelsea is starting. Rudiger of Chelsea is starting. And Kante of Chelsea is starting. So we're doing well. We're doing well. Here we go. Here we go. Ronaldo Jonas Lee. English, please, so that I can understand that. Don't understand what you are saying. If you want me to read your comment, you have to be in English, because I won't be able to answer your comment. I won't be able to answer it. Here we go. Germany versus
It's staggering,
France,
it really is.
are
No, but
we...
I do take your point, Clive. It's a bizarre one, really, because
So, guys, let's get ready for this big game. France versus Germany. I am all excited. Looking forward to this game. Hopefully we have a couple of goals in. Hopefully Mbappe doesn't score. And people might ridicule me on that one, but I just a person who doesn't rate Kylian Mbappe. People say I am an idiot for saying that, but I don't think Mbappe is all that. He's only like that because of his playing for PSG.
Played the most games and scored the most goals in European Championship history.
And more or less, yeah, that's right. Come on, Havertz, and come on, Kante. Yeah, right. True lie. And if you're saying come on, Havertz, you got to say come on, Kante, because Kante's also starting for France. So, guys, put a question in the chat so that.
Drifting out to that right-hand side from the outset.
So that you guys, if you want to ask me any questions, put stuff in the chat and I'll answer any questions when I can. It's Germany 0, France 0, and it's now underway.
The one thing I would say, Clive, defensively, looking at the Germans, you know, obviously going with the new three, you know, from the point of view,
I still have a feeling that this could be a 0-0.
For the pace, for example, of
I have a feeling that this has a 0-0 written all over it, just because there'll be two good sides against each other, cancelling each other out, or it could be one goal could win it.
The first German goalkeeper to 100 caps.
Eve.
Been there, seen it, done most of it, and done it with an unshakable confidence.
So, guys, Germany 0, France 0. Put down in the comment section who you guys want to win, France or Germany. This is an interesting question. I'm interested to know from your guys' perspective. Do you want Ronaldo? Do you want Spain? Do you want Germany to win? Do you want France to win? It'd be interesting to see what stuff we can get from you. Do you guys think, are you 50 of you, are we going to get 50% of you voting thinking that France are going to win? Are you guys think that Germany are going to win? It'd be interesting to see the four of you that are in the chat, out of all of you, who you want to win. But for me, I think it's going to be a 0-0, and I think France could nick it. I think Germany can nick it. It is so hard to call a winner on this game. It is so hard. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram and everything else, go. It's in the link in the description of the live stream. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's in the link in the description of this live stream. And also, if you guys want to watch previous live streams, they're on the live watch-along playlist. So, I'm interested.
He played in both the warm-up games following his recall over 2 years on from Jogi Löw, announcing that Hummels, Thomas Muller and Jerome Boateng were no longer a part of his plans. It's been even longer for the man he's looking after this evening. Karim Benzema, his last tournament international was against Germany 7 years ago, a World Cup quarter-final.
So, about 4 minutes played, still 0-0 France versus Germany. A little bit, I think it's going to be cagey. It's going to be a lot of like fouls during the game, I assume, and everything. I think there's going to be a lot of chance. I don't think there's going to be a lot of chance in this game. So, oh, a crunching tackle that was, cruncher.
There's a little bit of concern in German football that out of necessity, Joshua Kimmich has been moved to right wing back out of the central midfield. that maybe neither Kroos nor Gundogan
Hello,
will
True
natural
Lion, how are you?
anchors in that area.
I'm doing a, just to let you guys know, I'm doing a Q&A during the stream. So if you guys, while we're watching the game, can give me as many Q&A questions as you like. You can
First to the ball, but unable to
You
connect
can
with
ask me
Kimmich.
any questions, anything, Q&A related to do with the channel, YouTube, the YouTube content, anything at all. I'm all ears, ready to understand, ready to listen to you. The only and I will be letting you guys know what happens during the game.
Pogba. Griezmann starting from the
0-0.
rather than
We have not had. The keepers have not been tested, even though it's only been 5 minutes played. The keepers have not been tested yet. Still 0-0.
Man in charge in the middle, incidentally.
Come on, France. Okay, we got one French still. Why France, True Lion? Messi or Ronaldo? I will not answer that question. I get asked that question every time I do a Q&A on a live watch along. I get asked Messi or Ronaldo. I refuse to answer it.
Kante wouldn't let him be.
As I will refuse to answer a Messi or Ronaldo question. Oh, Havertz.
Kai Havertz only turned 22 on opening night Friday. It's easy to forget because of his price tag and his reputation that he spent his first season at Chelsea fighting for a place in the team. Never more than 3 consecutive starts since Thomas Tuchel arrived, but his last
because for Kante. Alright. Right. True Lion, you also got to think. Chelsea player in Kante plays for France. But also, don't forget, we have a Chelsea player in Havertz that also plays for Germany. So we have both would be happy either way if Germany were to do well or France were to do well tonight, because one of our players plays for either nation, and also you got Giroud, who also plays for France, who's on the bench. So swings roundabouts, swings round and abouts. But guys, ask me any questions, anything at all, Q&A during the stream, anything at all. But no Messi or Ronaldo questions, because I refuse to answer them.
And Mbappe will be delighted that the right back is on a yellow card.
Oh, ref got in the way, but
somehow smuggled it into the path of Muller.
You think 2-1 for? You think 2-1 France? Havertz, Griezmann, and Kante. Interesting, interesting. And also, don't forget, Rudiger is also playing, who represents Chelsea, is also playing for Germany as well.
And he's played all season in the Bayern midfield alongside Leon Goretzka, who's not available to Jogi Löw as yet.
Injured, isn't he?
About 1,000 French fans amongst the 14,500 in the stadium.
So, interesting.
Round 1 has been a sparring round. Rabiot too strong for Gnabry. Hernandez. Trapped by his bargaining
good challenge.
Inter made the challenge, but referee had already given a decision. Ball was out of play.
Good challenge. Still about 9 minutes played. Germany 0, France 0. Not really any chances of note to tell you guys about.
Germany have won just 4 of the 9 competition internationals they played in the last year. They lost to North Macedonia in Duisburg in March. They lost 6-0 to Spain in November. The cracks have been showing since football restarted last year. France unbeaten in their last 16 competition games, and they've won 13 of those. They've put 4 past Croatia, 4 past Sweden in the last year. And
So I'm interested, guys, put some questions in the chat. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys want to put forward to me.
Yeah, understandably, lots of people's favourites for the tournament. My own, I think there's maybe 5 teams, 6 teams that could win it, Clive, but I think France are a lot of people's favourites for the reason that you just mentioned.
Still no, not a single shot on either goal yet to talk about. And this is what I was telling you guys. We played 10 minutes. Well, not really anything's happened, but you're going to say it's only early doors, but still, you expect them, this game, to at least have an attempt on goal. We've had none. But if you guys like the stream, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to like, subscribe, with the bell notification. Don't forget to post as well.
Running into traffic.
Today there was about 15,000, maybe more in. It was getting so unfair for the others. It depends on certain areas. Much right.
As you see, just kind of sussing each other out. Hopefully it'll liven up.
Kimpembe. Kante. Griezmann. Now Mbappe against Kimmich. It's loose from Griezmann.
Oh. France 0, Germany 0, about 12 minutes played. Not much has happened, but
Space for Hernandez.
right, much right. If you're going to be like that, you get timed out.
See that fluidity now. Griezmann has moved out to the left
On
hand
this,
side, and Mbappe's playing down the centre for now.
in this channel, or in live streams, we all want to be nice to everyone. If you're going to be like that, you will be timed out. If you're going to have that attitude.
I think they'll play a little bit tighter, allowing France to perhaps get down the outside.
About 13 minutes played. Literally, still nothing has happened. But Germany are on the ball at the moment, and France have got it back again.
The first priority is to try to atone. Kylian Mbappe has the pace and the determination to do just that.
It's a brilliant touch from Benzema. It really was.
It's a wonderful target. Mbappe. No foul by Kroos.
Right. If you guys dislike the stream, come onto the stream and tell me why you dislike it.
Hernandez. Benzema's pass wasn't the best. Muller's touch wasn't the best. One or two feeling their way into this game.
Yeah, it's just a little bit scrappy at the moment, Clive. What couple of patches going adrift? You don't expect it from these players at this level.
Rudiger, the man in the mask, who's been wearing that mask, that facial protection, since the end of April. Muller.
Thought he was offside, yes. Yep.
Offside.
Late flag again.
Free kick to France.
He was injured in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final.
I'm not really following the team for this game much, right? I'm not really following the game.
I think Kevin De Bruyne might have wondered if he was on commission for those masks after their collision in the Champions League final.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, that was a
Hello, cuz. How are you doing? Hope you've had a good day. First game, Portugal versus Hungary. Wasn't the best. Took Portugal about 84 minutes just to get going, which I think is not good enough. Because if you want, you're supposed to be the host of the competition. You shouldn't. It shouldn't take you 84 minutes to then start playing football properly and stuff like that. Like, if a team of Ronaldo and all like that shouldn't be waiting to nearly 6 minutes from the end to start playing football. You should do it throughout the 90 minutes, and you just couldn't do it into the last 6 minutes, which I think against France and Germany they'll get absolutely destroyed. Oh, the ball got crossed in by Griezmann. And a header by Pogba over the top. Oh, nearly 1-0 France. Nearly 1-0 France there, folks. Pogba should have buried that. Guys, put questions down in the chat. We can answer as many questions as I can.
There was contact from Rudiger, but Pogba was at the front of the queue there.
Yeah, by some considerable distance.
That's the first big chance of the game, and it's took about 16 minutes. Germany are on the ball at the moment.
This time Kimpembe clears his lines. Benzema did the first part well.
Now it's Germany are back on the ball, and Germany have now given France the ball back again.
That's better from Benzema. Rabiot.
Here comes France. France won the ball.
Griezmann.
France are attacking with menace. Mbappe saved by Hugo Lloris by Manuel Neuer. I keep forgetting who's in goal. These games are nothing to live for, so good save by Manuel Neuer to deny Mbappe.
At the same time, you can actually see the game spark into life.
So how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the stream? Everyone enjoying the game?
He's going to release the shot.
The proverbial warning shot across the bows.
Corner to be taken by Griezmann for France. Germany get it cleared.
Didn't beat the front post where Gnabry was the sentry on duty.
So, everybody enjoying it? I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I hope you are.
Some big names, big players, big reputations that we haven't really seen in the game as yet. Plenty more to come from this one.
But 0-0. There's not really much to say, because there's only been 2 chances, both by France. Germany have not really done much, but something will happen sooner more than later.
At the heart of the Manchester City midfield in the Champions League final, that's not the best use of his talents, but it's a similar kind
Guys,
of position for him.
add your questions in the chat, doing a Q&A during the stream.
Pogba played inside for Mbappe, who's quick, but not quite that quick.
Because Manuel Neuer does a sweeper keeper. That's what Manuel Neuer does, sweeper keeper. That's always Manuel Neuer's T. He's very good as a sweeper keeper. Oh, Germany are making a load of mistakes. Come on, Kante, I want you to get involved. Or get an assist, please. Thank you very much. Whoever hit the thumbs up button, don't hit the thumbs up button. The more thumbs up we get, the more it'll get shown in the algorithm, or it'll get shown around YouTube. So keep the likes on coming. Throw into France, about nearly 20 minutes played. 0-0. I have no idea.
Hold over Love in their recent meetings, as he suggested before. The Germans have not won any of the last 5.
France run the ball at the moment. It's going long.
Popper's ball, he saw Hernandez.
It is own goal.
By Max Hummels.
It's an own goal.
Via a German boot. It was such a searching ball from Paul Pogba. I don't think anybody on either side really expected it, but Lucas Hernandez was alive.
It's an own goal.
Germany were undone from that point. And Max
Own
Hummels
goal,
just-
folks. Germany are losing and it's an own goal.
No, it's a good ball. It really is a good ball. I thought initially he was going to play it into Mbappe.
Oh, one thing I will say is, one of my mates went and said Mbappe would score the first goal. Hey, it did happen. It was an own goal by Max Hummels, who ends up being the difference maker in this game, because there's not really much has happened in the first half, and then that happens and comes out of nowhere. Oh, I'll say Hummels should have done better with that. Should have just blasted it up into Rowe's head. Don't kick it into the net.
These things can happen.
The man who scored Germany's last winner against France in that World Cup quarter-final in Rio 7 years ago, Max Hummels.
Max Hummels has scored an own goal. 1-0 to France. OG.
It's not really been a tournament of comebacks as yet.
Guys, put in the chat. Come on, we want some questions in here to ask you. Back again because I'm eating. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. The 10 of you that are in the chat, put something in the chat. And I'm happy to hear all your thoughts on.
Seen a lot of Thomas Muller.
Just give me questions and stuff like that. Have a conversation.
The two rather lazy, careless passes.
Yeah, but it's brilliant from Benzema.
That's what I want to hear from you guys, is the questions that you guys want to bring to the table.
But Benzema's right onto it defensively.
Whoever's disliking this, come and tell me, what have I done wrong? Is it because I'm not showing the game? Is it because I'm doing something wrong?
Defended by Pavard. Gosens found a cross and Muller.
How on earth have Germany not equalised?
There's a surprise element about the cross.
The ball crossed in by Gozan and Muller got the header, but why did they go? Should be 1-1.
Slightly too high for him. He would see the goal.
Should be
It's a
1-1.
great ball across in hand, it really is. He's just firing it across. He's
Mushrat,
not picking
it's
it
not
out.
him.
Just smash it across the
If
face
you're
of the goal.
accusing people, you will be timed out.
Defending. Doesn't move his feet quick enough. But back up the other end, there was a good delivery in from Gosens. And as you correctly said, Muller just slightly, perhaps up too early.
The third own goal of the week.
Yep, third
More
on
than
goal.
3 own goals in our European Championship finals.
Yep, third on goal of the week.
Don't need friends with enemies like that.
That is true.
Tell you what, 22 minutes in the game and you're producing some stats to be fair to you, Mike. I'm impressed.
I don't get that much.
Yeah. So,
Gnabry.
Germany need to get back into this somehow, but I don't see how it is going to happen.
Okay, Gundogan. There's a
Free kick to Germany.
tiny challenge by Kante. I think it's one that he'll debate if anything comes of this.
He does well, Gundogan. Just comes on. Yeah, I think he just catches him there, gets down. Better look from this angle. As he catches right foot there. Certainly Gundogan's appealing for it. Does well to go back onto his left foot to get space. Great area.
So far, free kick to Germany. Oh, Joshua Kimmich is on the ball. We score.
Still showing an interest, but this has got Tony.
Oh,
Kroos
Tony
all
Kroos
over it.
and Thomas Muller. I thought Kimmich has taken free kicks in the past, but just not as good.
Rudiger must stay a metre away from that wall.
Free kick to Germany. And it's
close, and
the
big enough.
wall. It's the wall head on.
Yeah, it was a big wall. Chance lost for the Germans.
Whoever is disliking the video or the stream, come on the stream and tell me why you're disliking it. It's getting ridiculous now, folks.
Top claiming he got the ball, and I think he did, but it was a pretty robust challenge nonetheless. Havertz. Gosens. It's a good ball from Gosens. Havertz's first touch was awkward, but he almost brought it under his spell.
Yeah, it was a lovely little run from Havertz in behind there, and a lovely ball from Gosens. She's able to take full control of it.
Not easy when the ball dropping over your shoulder
Yeah,
like that, is
some
it?
people want to take like.
Muller.
Here comes Germany. Oh, another free kick to Germany. 26 minutes played.
This time.
0-0. Oh, 1-0 Germany. 1-0 to France.
Catches him there again, no doubt about it. The right ankle.
There's never a dull moment, is there, with the Muller around? There's, and he's talked to wanting to be the catalyst for the squad.
Muller or
And his impact
Cruz
in the squad maybe even greater for the fact that his strong presence has been missing from the camp these
to take the free
last
kick.
2.5 years. Lerma's not only recalled a smart, streetwise player, he brought back a leader, a mentor, a joker.
Free kick to Germany. 27 minutes played.
Just for clarification, you said a joker there, didn't you?
Cruz to take the free kick. Tony Cruz, well over the top. Still 1-0 France.
The first one was better.
Yeah. Funny, one thing I'm looking at, Clive, in the French side, clearly.
Still 1-0 France. On goal by Thomas Muller, by Max Hummels. If you guys are disliking the video, come and tell me what have I done wrong. Is it what am I doing wrong? I'm starting to get really annoyed.
Semi-final was in a match shrouded in all kinds of controversy.
Yeah. Believe it or not, they've scored one more goal than they were in the Champions League final.
Against the team of Desai and Voller and Boksic and Bully.
Yeah, a great side, really well.
Rangers drew 1-1 that night, needed to win.
So guys, come on this stream, tell me what am I doing wrong?
Like we said earlier, that'd be some achievement, you know, to win the World Cup and the Euros as a player and a manager. Wow.
His 8th major tournament as a French player or coach. 3 wins, 4 finals, 5 semi-finals in the previous 7.
Brilliant. It really is.
Havertz. This wouldn't happen for Muller. Kimpembe did enough.
He just about got away with one there, Kimpembe, because Muller saw him coming and took a lovely touch.
I just think we got a bot or someone, and I bet you I'm getting all these dislikes because I'm not showing the game, because I can't show the game because it's copyrighted. By who? UEFA. It's by they're the guys who do this. Thank you very much. There's 6 of you that have liked the stream. The 9 of you that have disliked the stream. I'm ashamed of you because I've done nothing wrong to deserve it. But it's 1-0 France. And to my mates, shove it up here, saying Mbappe would score first because he didn't score first. It was an own goal by Hummels. So you're wrong on that account. So that's 1-0
Many times you see can't
One
keep
karma
it.
that's come to bite them.
Just comes
Big
in,
enough that there.
intercepts a pass,
Mbappe is going to
5-7
score
yards,
first.
breaks things up,
Oh,
and then he's ready to go again.
so happy on that one. Happy like that. But let's get the likes up, people, for apparently a good game of football, which actually isn't that enjoyable. There's not really that much going on in the game between Germany and France. There is literally not much to talk about because not a lot has happened. Dislikes his dog.
Mbappe. There's glimpses of him so far. Pogba becoming more and more involved. Griezmann.
Come on, let's do this. For half an hour in, there's not really been that much to talk to you guys about, because all there has been is just an own goal, couple of chances, that's it. What's right? Why would you start supporting Germany? I'm not supporting any of these nations because I am not German and I'm not French. I'm a neutral.
It's a perilous ball that from Kimmich. There's not many coaches at any level who.
So we need to keep going. We need this game. We need this game to live up to what the billing of it is. And I was just saying, and I'm going to say this: if it gets to say 80th minute and it's still 1-0 France, then what I'm going to say is, I'm going to say this, that both games today have been. I'm going to say this. I know I might get a little bit of stick for this, but if it gets to the 80th minute, it's still 1-0 France, then I'm going to say that both games have been extremely poor. Because these were the ones that were getting all the hype. This is the group of death. This is the group where everyone was looking forward to seeing how Portugal do, how France do, how Germany do.
Talking about it pre-match, absolutely, it'll suit the French with the pace they've got to counter.
Hey, it's a live stream. So basically you think I'm getting dislikes because I'm speaking. So I don't have the right to speak. Right, I can't show the game due to copyright. If I would show the game, if that's the reason why I'm getting dislikes because I'm not showing the game, then you guys are sad. Come on, I want some support here from my regulars on this stream, because the reason I'm getting dislikes is because I'm not showing the game, because I'm not allowed to due to copyright reasons, because I don't own the rights to showing the footage. The rights are to the BBC and to ITV, who have the rights to the Euros. Nobody who I know who does this like I do on YouTube shows the game, because they are not allowed because of copyright issues. I am watching it on my phone, but I can't show you it because of copyright issues. Even if I showed you a little bit of it, it could get taken down. But hello, young Flopsy, how are you? So if you guys thank you, cuz a little bit. See, thank you. Because I'm getting a lot of dislikes due to me when I get dislikes a lot due to the reason is I'm not showing the game when I physically can't because of the stream will get taken down. Guys, if you see anyone being mean, delete the message. If you are a mod, delete the messages that we don't need to see in this channel, because we don't want to see that on here. We want to see positivity, not negativity.
Griezmann was very quickly to him. Fabulous from Varane.
Thank you, cuz.
You're a centre-back.
Thank you, cuz.
It really was impressive.
Thank you, True Lion. Thank you very much.
We didn't see the best
No,
bit.
didn't do him justice there at all. Actually, he had a point there, didn't he, Miller? Could be a little bit late, did catch
No.
him.
True Lion.
Thomas Muller's the kind of old pro that would just make
Dale
a note of
Banks
it.
is one of my mates. Can you unhit him for me, please? He's done nothing wrong. Are you listening to the radio? No, I'm watching it on ITV Hub, an app which I can watch on my
We'll
phone.
see about this attack. And Mbappe's escaped here.
True Lion, unhid Dale Banks, please.
That just epitomised what I was talking about earlier on. It just looked a bit more fluency about them. That came from the left back position, fired into Griezmann, give and go. All of a sudden there's a little bit of space.
I can't have it too loud because I've always got windows open. I don't want to disturb anyone else, so.
Football from the French.
Thank you, True Lion. It's one of my mates. He was actually trying to stick up for me getting a lot of dislikes, so. So you might have to apologise. Thank you.
You're led by Hummels.
And also, True Lion, he's also a fellow Chelsea fan as well, so. And this channel is a Chelsea-based channel. So I do a lot of Chelsea watch-ons, and I will be doing that next season. But depending on the schedule of next season and how they're going to show the live fixtures, I will.
He's been beaten 4 times by Antoine Griezmann.
English.
Kylian Mbappe scored twice past him in a Champions League quarter-final in this stadium in April. Nice to see you
English,
both again.
please. If you can't speak English, try so I can understand what you're saying, so I can read your message out loud.
20 months or so ago.
37 minutes played. France 1, Germany 0.
That's as good as it gets, Clive. Spoken about the
So far, this game's is actually not a bad game of football. To be frank,
fabulous start today. They looked impressive late on.
Still just simmering though. That Rudiger own goal hasn't brought it to the boil.
do you mean Hummels? Do you mean Hummels on goal?
Tom Blackburn now.
Go on!
By Gundogan and miss hit. First time by Ilkay Gundogan, who's had a fabulous season.
Thank you very
Goal
much.
for his club.
Don't forget to like and sub to the channel. If you guys like this content, sub to the channel. I highly appreciate it,
He's not trying to pick India again.
folks.
Really sharp.
I would highly appreciate it if you like and subscribe to the channel.
Gundogan comes in and he
Gundogan should have buried that every day of the week. Gundogan should have buried that.
does enough to put him off. Clever play from Gnabry. Got to go down for a chance.
I agree full-heartedly. I agree.
Internationals since the turn of the year too for Ilkay Gundogan.
Are we going to get a second goal in this game? Or is it going to be 1-0 half time to France?
Or is it still this
Or
season?
are we going to get a second goal in the first half? Because it's been very rare in this tournament that we've actually had a goal in the first half.
Which I prefer.
Games always seem to get going in the second half for some reason.
We've seen 1 or 2 tired toiling performances. And maybe
Wow,
these
thank you
two
very much.
Got to try to pace themselves. There's an intensity about this game. Hasn't quite had the quality we'd hoped for as yet.
No, I think that's fair.
Muller.
Oh, Muller tried to play the ball through and just couldn't do it.
For Varane again.
And France have given Germany the ball back.
You don't expect it from Antoine Griezmann that time.
Thank you very much. I highly appreciate it. We want to get this channel to 2K subs. That's the aim of this channel. This is the aim. Tonight you've viewed pretty much. Tonight you've used pretty much, Jam. So it's a very important game. Yeah, it's very important. It's a very big game. It's against 2 of the nations. Where the winner of this, I would say, the winner of this group between either Portugal, France, or Germany is going to win the whole Euros. Bias. That's definitely a free kick.
But it's completely accidental. Completely accidental. He's definitely take one. I stand corrected on that.
It was very cunning if it wasn't accidental, but I do believe it is an accident.
Yeah. In fact, I stand by it. She got up quicker anyway. It's not that so. Catches him in the side of the face. Yeah. Perfect description, we'll give it there.
Come on.
Yeah.
So how is everyone?
I heard a wonderful quote, and it was a wonderful quote from Emmanuel Petit this morning. The French have a saying that 70%.
Here's Benzema. It's about as much as he could improvise. Carry on, Ali. Sorry.
Yeah, Emmanuel Petit said 70%
True Lion.
of the earth is covered by
Can you
water,
try and
the other
unhid the messages for Dale Banks,
We
please?
need to check that statistic at half time. It may just have gone up.
40.
Kinnick. Away by Rabiot, seized upon by
Ooh.
by Havertz, blocked by Varane.
I'm good.
Yeah, took the option of shooting there.
Muller,
So far,
Havertz, Gundogan,
this game is going.
Kroos, Gosens, Serge Gnabry, just got a little nudge there from Varane. Kroos saw the pass but couldn't execute it. And here goes Mbappe.
Here comes France.
The German cover was pretty good. It's made Mbappe think twice
Yeah.
about trying to go all the way.
You can see he was half thinking about it, Clyde. Fair to the German lads to get back quick.
PSG president insists that Mbappe is going nowhere, but only a year of his current contract to run. He's 22 years of age, is the youngest member of this squad, the most famous, the most feared.
So
Where will he be
it's
playing next
43
season?
minutes
Wherever he
played.
wants.
Germany 0,
It's up
France
there.
1.
Quite a good position to be in. Is
At the moment, it's going really well. It's just got to see how it goes. I want us to get
Pogba has taken that well in his stride.
and specialty. I will do that. Added you as a mod. Thank you very much. True Lion, I highly appreciate that.
Hits it 40, 50 yards. Excellent ball.
France 0, Germany. France 1, Germany 0. 44 minutes played.
Another one who may almost certainly be moving on this summer. There have been noises surrounding his future for years, and Manchester United's name has been part of that noise. It's never been louder.
What I've done is put my mate Dale Banks as a moderator. So if anything naughty happens, he can now go and tell people that's naughty, ban. You can time people out, hid people's messages, do all that stuff, help out with the channel a bit.
Pogba is offside, but they're just numbers that appear between words on news sites. They're none of our business, really. What is a fact is that Rafa Varane comes with 4 Champions League winners' medals
So,
and a World Cup win to boot.
still,
So
we're just about near half time in the game between France and Germany. We're near at half time.
Yeah, top there.
And still
Absolutely.
not a lot has happened.
Right.
He's played with some steel tonight. He's been the quiet partner of the not quite so quiet Sergio Ramos for many years. I think there's always been a feeling he needs Ramos's big personality alongside him. He's looking more and more a leader to me.
It's not really been that much
Rudiger
going forward.
seeking out Kimmich.
Held his red well there, Kimmich. Just too much on it. A bit close, those two.
So Germany still 0-0, still 1-0 to Germany, to
Before to
what's the word,
the
France.
quote from Rudiger, they may have to play a little dirty tonight. 1 added minute.
So we've got one added minute of the first half to go.
I was going to say it's picked up. Opening 10, 15 minutes were kind of slow. Get to know each other. Picked up a little bit with that actually starting. I still think the French have looked livelier, Clive, in possession, and they look as though, as I say, they've got more fluency and ability about them, to tell you the truth.
High intensity rather than high fidelity.
So
On by Canabria, it's a good idea. Gundogan wasn't quite on the same wavelength. And after all that, the one goal that separates the two teams.
half time, Germany 0, France
15 minutes to
1.
reflect for Max Hummels on the moment when he turned the ball into his
And I'll
own
speak to
net
you guys in 5
by
minutes.
his flailing shin. And after some invention from Pogba and Hernandez.
Be back in 5 minutes, folks. It's gonna pop off for 5 minutes. So I've just put it on silent quickly because I need to pop off for 5 minutes. So let's go. Hello, everybody. I'm just coming back up. So how is everyone? Now, now basically updated my team ready for match day 2, so I'm all sorted. So hello, and here we go. We'll add this. So how is? So how is everyone? So we're now just waiting for the second half to get underway. Then we can enjoy and get ready for match day 2.
We will be back tomorrow night for the Group A match between Italy and Switzerland. And the Italians impressed so much in the opening game last Friday. And I think they showed a lot of people why, maybe not favourites, but people really think they might go close in this Euros after that 3-0 win
So,
over Turkey.
guys, how is everyone?
And Ian certainly likes the way that Mancini's dressed as well, don't you? He's very smart. Also tomorrow we're going to hear from Gareth Southgate as we edge towards England-Scotland on Friday night. Patrick and Roy will be joined by Gary Neville tomorrow. We may just find time in the show to reminisce about that incident in the tunnel at Highbury back in 2005. That's tomorrow, everybody. Tune in for that. Right, Germany didn't have a shot on target in that half, so the emphasis is on them, isn't it, to impose some structure on this game?
Very tough situation for Germany now. They're at home. German mentality. They'll have to obviously try and get back in the game, but counter-attack could be in big trouble.
Yeah, and France just quite happy.
So we're going to see if France can get back into the game. Let's see if Germany can get back in it.
At half-time, I think they are quite in a comfortable zone. The Germans have to expose themselves, and that will give space for Mbappe, Benzema and Griezmann.
I only see more for France simply because they can't organise themselves on a throw-in. You know, if France start to play, get the control of the ball, I can't see anything other than France romping it.
Let's enjoy the second half then in the company of Ali McCoy.
So, second half is about to get on the way, folks.
Security in there during half time. I've seen that look from Roy before. Patrick Vieira has very happy memories of this stadium. France won their semi-final here at the 2006 World Cup with Zinedine Zidane's first half penalty against Portugal. The last game Zidane completed for his country. He didn't quite make it to the end of the final in Berlin.
So, how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the stream?
Germany have played here since that World Cup, and they've won just 2 of the previous 5. It's a splendid stadium, dating back to 2005. The old Olympic Stadium here had a contour position about 5 kilometres from the pitch.
So,
I swear there were parts of Austria that were closer to the playing surface than the commoner position in the old Olympia Stadion.
I can remember it. I think the boys are right there listening to them at half-time, Clive. The onus is now on the Germans to go and get something from this game. I'll just have a quick look at the bench there. What have they got? Werner, Sani. Need to go and find a goal from somewhere.
so
France have that only goal.
So how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the stream? Let me know in the chat.
Part of the problem, the game hasn't been quite as entertaining as we might have hoped. It's the quality of the defending. Here's Muller.
Oh, okay.
Kimpembe adjusting his feet again. Rabiot has found Mbappe. When he got Hummels running past Hummels, just lost the ball under his feet a little bit. Hummels has Done pretty well there.
He did, considering you could see the fear in his eyes when you saw Mbappe running at him there.
Mbappe.
Got himself isolated in a 1v1 situation with Mbappe, who gives it away carelessly there. Doesn't matter who you are, whether it's Hummels or anyone, you don't want to get caught, as I said, in a 1v1 with Mbappe. He come back onto his left foot, he's a little bit unlucky, but he did recover well there, Hummels.
Quite made my mind up about Rudiger and Pogba.
So,
No, and neither could the boys.
how was everyone? Everyone enjoying the stream?
I think
Let me know in the
Ramsey
chat.
probably covered it perfectly when he said it was strange. You don't really know what was going on there.
It wasn't friendly.
No.
He had a ding-dong with Luis Suarez in the Champions League earlier in the season. Antonio Rudiger.
I think everyone has a ding dong with Luis Suarez in the Champions League, don't they?
He doesn't take a backward step.
So,
Into
Just a little bit untidy again there. Got himself a little bit of space into it. He should be dropping the ball in there. It's poor.
so put your question in the chat and I'll answer as many questions as I can.
Serge Gnabry plays for Germany. This is 8 internationals in a row he started in that forward position. It's not as if he's unfamiliar with it, but he hasn't really been able to get into the game as yet. Pogba's certainly had his moments. Here's Benzema.
No, and he did score goals in the qualifiers. Gnabry, I've got to say. And they did, so did Germany. 30 goals they scored, Clive, in their 8 qualifying games, which is a remarkable record, it really is. And Gnabry scored most of them.
Easy to forget the last quarter-final was 19 months ago, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Havertz. Wilsons. Muller. It's easy enough for Kimpembe, so much so that he can pick a pass with his head, and Rabiot has a bit more time than he might expect on the edge of his own box, but Benzema lost it to Hummels. This is Rabiot. Again, careless touches.
It is, but I've got to say, the one thing that caught my eye there, Clive, was the movement of Hummels, who was going to be kind to him, was moving like a 32-year-old man. And as I said earlier, you don't want to get isolated with Mbappe.
It's not as if he needs to go early, and Mbappe.
Yeah.
Muller. Gnabry. Gundogan. Kimmich. Ginter. Played by Varane. Pogba taking a bit of a chance. Helped out by Mbappe. Caught by Kroos. Nothing doing. He does back himself, doesn't he, poor Pogba?
No, and I think Roy's spot on. He just looks a different player entirely. He's had some very good performances for Manchester United, don't get me wrong, but he does look a different player entirely for me when he pulls on the blue of his nation.
It's the next coach of Germany, Hansi Flick, watching on. This is Jürgen Löw's final lap. Mbappe through to Rabiot.
Oh, it's the post!
Sorry, the post.
Oh,
Griezmann was looking for a cutback. Rabiot almost threaded it between Neuer and the post. Is he onside? I don't think he was he?
I think he was just on. And I also think he took the wrong option. If I'm absolutely. If I'm Griezmann, I'm livid with them. I know he hits the post, but when he decides not to pick Griezmann out, he's going to score. I thought he was just onside, Clive. But a great opportunity, and as soon as he takes the touch, that effectively puts Griezmann out the game. And I know he hits the post, but I think, with hindsight, it was the wrong option.
First tournament international for Adrien Rabiot tonight. And by the standards of this game, that was a big chance.
Absolutely. I've got to say, Clive, I'm disappointed so far again in the German side. They've got nothing in wide areas in terms of creation. With Gosens and Kimmich, good enough players, but not going to drop the shoulder and go by somebody, create something, and that's what we need at this moment in time.
Jogi Löw went to a back three after the calamity of the last World Cup and played with it for the best part of 2 years. Then he abandoned it, reverted to a back four last November, and it's only in the last two warm-up games that he's gone back to this system. Gosens. I'm not sure that he's getting enough from the wing-backs going forward to really justify it.
He's not getting anything from them going forward.
Close to Havertz. Here is Gosens, Müller, Gundogan. Now Gosens can find a cross. And Gnabry!
Oh, has Gnabry not scored? How has Serge Gnabry not scored?
Critical of them in wider areas, as normally happens, comes back and bites it. Gosens puts a great delivery in, doesn't hit it cleanly, and having said that, when he hits it into the ground, it kind of takes Lloris by surprise, and it's a little bit unlucky not to drop under the bar rather than over.
Yeah, lucky and unlucky,
Yeah,
at the same time, blink of an eye. And Gosens did provide from the flank that time. Gundogan. Can Germany take heart from that? Can Kimmich follow his example and make inroads down this flank? And just caught by contact. Tony Kroos with a free kick. Didn't quite reach Havertz, came off Hernandez and well claimed by the French skipper. It wasn't the best of passes from Pogba. Played Pavard into trouble. Gosens was on it.
And again,
Thanks. Thanks, mate.
two hospital bombs in a row there.
Kimmich. That's good from Benzema.
Yeah, not for the first time tonight. Here we go.
Mbappe.
Got to take him on.
It wasn't quite the usual conviction from Mbappe again there.
No, I think he saw Hummels come out to support Ginter and decided to go for the cross. But I just feel when he gets in that position, he's got that explosive pace about him. He's just going to take them on.
Müller. Game just becoming a little more stretched now. Havertz. Thomas Müller!
Go on, Havertz! Oh, lucky!
Good defending from Kimpembe. Two French centre-backs have been excellent.
Hello Dale, how are you? Hopefully enjoying Mbappe. Joining Mbappe not playing well.
Some encouragement here for the men in white.
Yeah, they'll get away from it. Certainly lively the last 5 minutes or so. Lovely little through ball. Gnabry comes across, takes his touch, hits Lloris in the legs. Not for me.
Different coaches have different approaches to substitutions at this stage of the game. Some wait to find a situation where they need to make changes, but Germany on the up here. This might be a good time just to refresh. That's that
Hit the
effort
post, unlucky.
from Rabiot, which hit the outside of the post. They were very nearly 2 down, but they are now showing some signs of a recovery.
Gnabry's was a big chance as well, Clive. I'm looking at it again there, and he seems to hit it with the inside of his right foot rather than the instep, just to get right through the volley.
Neither Sané nor Werner have had wholly convincing club seasons, but they both have pace and zest. One or two of those French legs will be tiring now. Gundogan. Gosens. It's a good ball for Muller. Trying to hook it on the Havertz. Sorted out by Rabiot and Kimpembe.
Yeah.
Call it concerted
For
pressure,
me,
but it's
it'll be a
Germany's
good
best
thing
spell for
right
a
now.
long time. Havertz.
Come on, Germany. Oh!
Arriving at the far post was a shot from Toni Kroos. It was Gosens who almost turned it in from close range.
What a cross it is. What a cross. He was stretching. My initial thought was he put it too wide, but he gets his foot round it. Brilliant ball. Takes the goalkeeper right out the equation. Tremendous cross.
And he blocked it.
Yeah, I think he does. I mean, it's a brilliant ball from Kimmich, but I think he does foul Pavard at the back post. Yeah, no, definitely. Free kick's the correct decision. But take nothing away from the delivery. Brilliant cross for just for anybody to attack at the back post. Yeah, they certainly look lively the last 10 minutes or so.
France almost need this timeout. Peter Walton is watching on our behalf for rules issues. I wonder whether that might be regarded as dangerous play by Gosens.
Well, it could have been classed as dangerous play, Clive, but for me that was more of a reckless challenge and probably worthy of a yellow card. He doesn't win the ball, he catches the player directly on the side of the head, and that was reckless in my opinion, and he's done well to escape a yellow card.
Reckless challenges are punished by a yellow card, excessive force a red card. That's what referees have to decide. You can play being a referee at home. Was it reckless or was it excessive force? It's the dilemmas that the men in the middle, and indeed the women in the middle, have to face in the blink of an eye. Pavard is going to need a little bit of time. He's going to need some advice, because it's the nature of professional footballers to want to soldier on, Ali.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely gets caught at the back post there. Gosens comes in, and he doesn't see him, that's the thing as well. It looks as though he makes contact with his kind of left-hand side of his hip, Gosens. Clearly from a French point of view, we hope Pavard will be okay. I think he will. But in terms of the game, like you said, doesn't do them any harm. It's just taking
Germany
the
0, France 1, 61 minutes played.
Leo Dubois of Lyon is the cover at right back, but Pavard is certainly intent on continuing. The referee is going to usher him off. Still half an hour. Coming during the evening, the one goal scored 20 minutes into the first half was an own goal by Mats Hummels. Muller, can they get Havertz through? Here's a corner.
Gabriel Havertz. Running into the
Corner
space.
to be taken by Joshua Kimmich for Germany.
Kimmich. Kicked away by Griezmann and then by Pogba. It wasn't the best of corners.
Just checking something quickly, folks.
Cross to Havertz. Kimmich. He needed defending. And Varane was staring into his own goal, and he had to get that right. Hummels didn't at the other end.
Yeah, a good delivery in again, but also equally matched by the defending from Varane.
Kimmich.
Really deep. France, Clive, really deep.
63 minutes played. France 1, Germany 0.
Havertz. It's broken up well by Rabiot. And now bring up crosses from Gosens, and it almost came to the other wing back, Kimmich, who was in an advanced position. And are we seeing the two German wing backs get forward more now?
100%. No doubt about it. Probably should have been doing it earlier, but it's a fair to them now. They are getting forward, get one or two deliveries into the box, which of course they have to do. Still a little bit surprised he hasn't looked his bench yet, Joachim Low.
I'd say it's a question of whether you make changes while you're on the up, or whether you wait for that curve to dip.
Come on, Jet. Come on. I want another goal in this game.
Just reacquainting themselves with the ball. Just past the three that time, Conte. Pogba and Griezmann.
Couldn't believe Kanté out of that situation there, it was remarkable.
Benzema.
Way.
By Hummels.
It's amazing that Clive. I thought he'd know where to go, I really did. I thought he was going to have a dead end. All of a sudden he finds a pass inside, brilliant.
He's really quick over the first 5 metres, isn't he?
He is.
He's probably a terrible cook and snores or something. There must be something wrong with him. It's calmly done by Hummels. Who Conte's lost possession. Pogba. Beautifully delivered from Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Mbappe!
I scored.
There are not many.
No goal.
No.
Offside.
Now, did that happen in the build-up? Or was it somebody running across the keeper there?
Griezmann.
He looks just offside.
He's offside.
It's getting bad to look. Your luck. When your luck's not with you, your luck's not with you, folks. Mbappe unlucky, just offside. Ha!
No, if he's offside, get the flag up.
22 years old. The one thing he shouldn't have yet is composure.
Oh, what a goal. What a goal.
Composure he showed.
Oh, I'll give you credit. Good finish, but offside's offside.
Coming back onto his left foot, did it again, and then just opened his body up. It's a brilliant finish.
Anyone who's got Mbappe in their fantasy team, you're gonna be absolutely fuming.
Two here in Munich, 3 in Barcelona, scored in the French Cup final.
You'll be absolutely fuming right now, that not being awarded.
This hasn't quite been his day.
Right.
Not yet, anyway.
Ha!
Directing in the foreground, but not doing any changing yet.
What a great day. What a great day. Mbappe scoring but offside. Ha!
Had a meeting with Angela Merkel just before the tournament to discuss their retirement plans. Not retiring together, but I don't think so. And side of the river now.
Absolutely.
German Chancellor steps down in September. They could do a job swap. She'd get the best out of Leroy Sané.
Maybe.
We're all frightened to death of Emma Hayes here. Gundogan. Kick.
That should bring Germany to life because Germany just got out let off the hook.
In the French half. Rudiger. You almost feel that they could squeeze an equaliser out of this pressure, that they would have the real initiative in the game. Havertz, Gnabry, and now Kimmich.
Oh, I need Joshua Kimmich to do something because he's on my fantasy team.
Watch
Leroy Sané.
Leroy Sané as Germany prepare to take another corner.
Yeah, you can see the difference in the Germans right away. The white boys are further up the pitch. Gosens on the left and Kimmich in the...
Kimmich to take the corner for Germany.
Header is by Rudiger.
Ah.
I wonder he might even think of Sané as a wingback.
Come on, Germany, I want Kimmich to score. Oh, Kimmich to assist. Oh, Candy to assist.
I would suggest he's got to try something different.
If you guys like to stream it, the thumbs up button, I highly appreciate it.
Havertz and Müller have found good positions in these wider areas. They just haven't quite been able to thread a pass or deliver a flick that's
Another corner. That's Kimmich. To take another corner.
very resolute.
Oh, Timo Werner's coming on, the one guy who can't score for Chelsea. Kimmich to take the corner for Germany.
The corner. Close. Defended by Griezmann at the near post. Germany will feel that Antoine Griezmann shouldn't be the man getting ahead on one of their corners.
That's true. I agree.
That's just caught on his heels.
I totally agree.
Back by Ginter. Hernandez.
20 minutes to go.
Griezmann.
Oh. Hopefully you don't know what can happen in these games. Anything can happen.
Referees stop play because Tyler Ginter is down, which sure whether that was strategic or not, really. The two substitutes have been waiting for a while. Been interested to see if Ginter is one of the players who makes.
Certainly bringing a bit of pace on now.
All Werner's caps this year have been from the bench. He scored against Latvia in the final warm-up last week, but it was the 6th German goal, and it was against Latvia. Sané, by his own admission, has had a patchy first season at Bayern. Lothar kept faith with him really until the tournament came along. Who goes off? This is going to tell us a lot. That's how Ginter got injured.
So hopefully now we can see what happened in the last like 20 minutes and see how the game plan goes.
Has played quite everywhere, but he's certainly played as a centre back. You ready? So Serge Gnabry is coming off. Not very 21st century.
No, it's not. I was going to say, first day at the office, I think.
Kai Havertz is number 7.
That's interesting.
So no suggestion of a change of shape. Looks like Müller may play a little more centrally. Maybe Werner and Sané as kind of split strikers.
Yeah. I think that's exactly what happened.
And it's pace, and it's fresh pace.
So far it's not been a bad game.
Centre backs, like you said, Varane, Pembe, see how they handle the pace straight away.
Still France 1, Germany 0.
Werner takes Varane out into an area, probably doesn't want to go in. Go.
It's his 40th cap. It's no rookie. Scored 16 international goals. He scored against France, against Spain, against the Netherlands. Scored 3 in the Confederations Cup finals, but his miss against North Macedonia in the defeat in March really contributed to his battered confidence more than anything in Chelsea colours last season. It was late and it was a shocker.
No, I have to say, Clive, those times where he just did not look comfortable at all in front of goal. There's nothing natural about his finishing, that's for sure.
Scored 5 times since November for club and country. Kimmich. Into Toframos. Same shape, same setup.
Yeah.
15 minutes to go. Germany 0, France 1.
The French are really compact. Look at the position right now of Benzema and Mbappe. 35 yards from their own goal. Quite happy to sit there and defend.
And they're big. You don't think that Germany are going to beat them in the air. As the cross is outstanding. Kimmich.
Oh,
Open over the head of Werner. Apart from that goal that Mbappe had disallowed, we haven't seen very much French threat in this second half.
Nowhere near as
No,
that's what I was
absolutely.
expecting from
Very
France.
content to get men behind the ball, defend. Because they have done well up to now and look very comfortable.
Triangle of Graham, Mbappe and Conte. It's been a
Are you guys enjoying the stream? Let me know in the chat.
teaser, which Germany haven't quite been able to solve yet. Everybody doing a shift. Kroos,
Oh,
it's just what Kimpembe wants. Mbappe. It was a heavy touch by Benzema, but look at him go. It's a total mismatch.
good challenge.
With a challenge.
Good challenge.
And the referee says play on.
Good challenge.
He had a long look, the Spanish official.
Listen, Clive, I take absolutely, and I really mean this, no pleasure in saying I told you so. But I did mention Hummels about 10 minutes ago, looking at everyone of his 32 years. I also mentioned you don't want to caught in a 1v1 situation with Mbappe.
What's going on?
Me versus Usain Bolt, that.
Oh yeah, I mean, and my initial reaction was the referee got the decision right. Being critical of his lack of pace, I think he did get back and do just enough. We'll probably get another look at it, but dear me. I have to be honest, Clive, I'm not sure I enjoyed seeing that actually. You know, it's...
About 12 minutes to go, folks.
The dance race.
Yeah.
Somehow found himself in the Olympic 100-metre final. But he got there.
Yeah, he did.
Presumably
Yeah.
got a foot on it. And that's the jeopardy for Germany. France should be capable of counter-attacking. They're giving it away here. Kimmich, Ante in the way. Werner ran back into the crowd.
Brilliant again, Kante. Slightest of touches, very good again.
Mbappe versus Hummels.
Mbappe.
Benzema. Mbappe. See ya. Hummels has done exceptionally well again.
Do you know what I think though, Clive? I think he should have given it earlier to Benzema, who then would have played in Griezmann if he'd done it a little bit sharper.
So stuck up there and dispossessed Pogba.
Mbappe is some player, it's just the only difference is Max almost got back in time to make it to get back in time. Oh,
Studs on the ball.
Yeah, he definitely takes the ball.
studs on the ball. Oh, okay, Mbappe. Nothing's going right for you.
Do you know what I think there, Clive? I think Mbappe actually gives Hummels the opportunity of coming back across just to get that challenge in. If he'd taken it further down the left-hand side, he might not have got back, he might be shot. He's up the shot.
I still think Germany have what it takes to get an equaliser in this game.
Legal tackle automatically.
Oh, I know.
But I get the feeling that over the course of the last 12 months, more and more sympathy has been given to a defender who gets something on the ball. And Hummels did.
Which I don't mind, to be honest with you, Clive, I don't mind. You can see
About 9 minutes to go. 1-0 France still.
Please tell me that's Mbappe knocking over my left shoulder.
Tense times for Yogi Love. Grey hairs have finally sprouted inside that beetle mop of his. No manager's forever young. He said he won't be taking a club job this summer. some very committed performances out there tonight. It's actually become a rather attritional game in many respects.
I'll tell you what, I'll say, Clive, I'm very impressed with Griezmann and Benzema in particular defensively. Intercepting passes and
Passing crutches.
breaking play up. Not something you normally associate them with.
Not something they want to do particularly. To be getting triumphal. Finding the chest of Benzema. Fabio finding Vincent.
Man, this game is crazy.
Snaps are leading towards Germany. The scoreline's not. Almost to Kimmich.
I hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
Muller was on. There's a more subtle pass to Muller available. There's Griezmann for you. That's the Griezmann tonight.
Yeah.
83 minutes. Still 1-0 France.
Really impressive work rate. Really impressive.
You know, he's played in every French international since 2016.
I had noticed he played in all the qualifiers. Thumbs up for his work. Always a good sign.
I don't think we'll see another goal in this game. Are we going to see another goal in this game? Maybe. Maybe, depending.
Play through. Pop it now to Mbappe, and there's no flag. And this is Kylian Mbappe. And
Game over. Game over.
Game 7 match.
Clinical.
Karim Benzema feeding off Kylian Mbappe. And the France counter-attacking threat has been realised. And Benzema's return to French international football confirmed with his first goal for France since 2015.
It's very tight. It's really tight, Clive.
So, 2-0. It's 2-0 France. We are just waiting. We are waiting to see, is it going to be ruled out offside? Is it going to be not given? We're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait and see. If the VR checks, we might have to go back and change the scoreline just in case something happens. We don't know. We have to wait and see.
The referee's going to change the decision and disallow the goal.
No goal. Still 1-0 Germany. And anyone who picked Mbappe, up he is. Oh, the title's coming home to me in this league because everything's going my way. You all saying Mbappe's going to be doing something? No, he's too quick. It means he's going to be offside a lot more often. Woo! I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. Come on, Germany, just scored in the bounce. Just the bounce of making it 1-1. Bounce. The bounce. The bounce of if Germany will take it, would have been immense. Oh, he's bringing on Volland and someone. Volland and someone. Oh, Kimmich was getting involved. And ball! Well done, free kick to Germany. 27 minutes played. Still 1-0 France. Should 2-0 France, debatable, but I'm gonna say still 1-0. Should be 1-0 France. Fair enough.
After nearly 5 years out in the cold, but 18 goals in his first
Ginter is
season
coming
at
off, and Emre Can is coming on.
Just have an eye for goal.
The top scorer of the Euro. You have no laugh. That'll be Romelu Lukaku. I have faith in that guy because Romelu Lukaku scored 2 goals in the Euros, the same as Ronaldo and more than Mbappe.
Germany need a goal.
We will see when the next game comes when he scores. Next game he scores. Oh yeah, he's playing Hungary next. Cheers. Hungary gonna have fun. Lewis Halley over the top. Over the top.
Well, he took responsibility.
88 minutes played, still 1-0 France.
Poor free kick.
Yeah, not close.
Yeah, wow.
The confirmation.
But again, it's just a heavy touch. 2 seconds earlier, a split second earlier from Pogba. Whereas
Oh,
if he gives him it earlier, he's onside.
Benzema's coming off.
Finish.
Don't make me laugh, Lukaku. Lukaku scored 2 goals, the same as Ronaldo. So, Lukaku's going to be up there.
Tolisso, who else is living in Germany
So,
with Bayern Munich.
don't slack off Lukaku. Lukaku will do well in this tournament.
Müller.
Come on, Germany. Oh, corner. Corner.
Did that come off corner?
Corner to Germany. 89th minute. Still 1-0 France.
Toni Kroos. Again, Griezmann protecting the near post. Unopposed, is able to head clear.
Yeah, but it's a poor corner. Griezmann does well, but it's a poor corner play.
Very poor from Toni Kroos. Expect a lot better from him. Chan.
Germany. I put the ball in the box.
Rudiger. It's awkward for him. Hit away by Rabiot. Griezmann trying to do his defensive duties again, but has coughed up possession this
We're
time.
nearly into the 90th minute, folks. Nearly into the 90th minute.
Müller. Deep for Volland. Came off him.
Extreme's been critical of Griezmann and the defensive duty there, but you kind of know what I mean.
Whey.
Exceptional tonight.
Been a good game of football. Oh, get up! Rabiot.
Rabiot is down.
He's moaning. Oh, he's moaning. He's saying that Mbappe should have scored when Bugger is just go and play.
Say it again, I'm liking this referee.
Yeah, except that these days, I'm not sure it's quite the referee's responsibility to make a medical judgment. He's not quite with us, you know, here, Adrien Rabiot. And he doesn't believe what he's saying. You've got to give him the benefit of the doubt, surely.
Absolutely.
Oh, get up!
There's no getting away from it. Yeah, absolutely.
We're into 6 added minutes.
6 added minutes and even more.
But I still think overall, for somebody that you said it's his first kind of big game, I think he's handled it very well. But of course I take the point.
Who's he bringing on? Is that... Who's...
6 added minutes and counting. Well, Mummy can let him stay up just a little bit longer, surely. Given up. A lot of talk about the spirit in the German camp. it is a camp. It's almost a scout camp. It plays shared cabins, 3 or 4 to a shack. Through lots as to who they were going to room with. Kept the club mates apart where possible. Boys on tour, basically.
Lads on tour, lads on tour, lads on tour. I like that, lads on tour. Oh, can I be part of the French national team? I want to be. Can I change my nationality to French? They can do lads on tour. That'd be amazing. That actually is quite sick. Lads on tour, lads on tour, lads on tour.
So give England Scotland talk to come. They've got France, Germany talk to settle first, and Germany haven't finished with this yet.
Come on, Germany. Oh, I just want Germany to score just for the bants. The banter. If Germany would have scored, it would be bants. The bants. Go on!
Here's Sané.
Go on!
Up for him, but Kante with a little bit of help until he so made it difficult.
Well, the difference in the Germans the last half hour getting the ball into wide area.
Aye, Jimmy get.
It's very evident. To a certain degree, France have allowed them to do it, sit back.
3 minutes of the 6 other minutes been played. With a little bit extra. Oh!
It's 3 minutes to go.
Including a little bit more because Rabiot kept falling on the floor all the time. Oh, it's going out. It's going out for a goal kick to France. Oh.
I think we can see why there were concerns about Germany coming in to the tournament. It's confirmation, yeah, the right knee of Kylian Mbappe led to the disallowing of the goal. Haven't come to expect more from German national teams coming to tournaments. Ousmane Dembele is going to come on for Adrien Rabiot for these final moments.
Quite a squad, that French squad, really. Just have a quick look at the
About
bench there, dear me.
90 seconds to go in this game. 9 seconds including a little bit extra.
Bring you a list of players who missed out. One thing you never doubt the Germans for is spirit.
That is true. Spirit from the Germans. Never give up. Never give up. That's now.
Tony Kroos. Sané stumble.
That might just be that.
Yeah, Hernandez did well, got out to him really, really quickly and probably forced the slip there from Sané.
I don't think either Sané or Werner are blooming with confidence. Little glimpses of the cameos we've seen from his first 2 substitutes tonight.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Not much more they can do.
About 30 seconds plus a little bit more, I think.
For Germany. Rudiger is looking long. Can't see anything. Kroos. Kimmich. Shan. It's a good ball for Sané.
Go on.
He's held off Kimpembe. Slipped it into.
Oh.
Overhead.
That was a stupid pass.
Did well there, Sané. Really well. Just drops into a wee pocket between the lines there. Takes it on the tongue.
Added time to the added time. Time running down of the mercurial career of Jogi Löw as German national coach.
We're added time into added time now, folks.
The ball's thrown forward now. There goes Mbappe with one last break, but Neuer's in control of that situation.
That is some move from Neuer.
Werner is there, headed away by Varane for the umpteenth time.
Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Just hasn't been the quality when they've needed in the key moments.
No, absolutely. You know, I actually think they've been pretty toothless up front, the Germans. We haven't seen a lot of attacking play for either team, to be honest with you, Clive, but I think France defensively have been reasonably comfortable.
I mean, it's early days, it's first night for these two, but will the rest be looking on and thinking, do you know what, I haven't seen anything to terrify me here tonight?
No, but if I was going to be honest with you, I think France have got more in the tank. I definitely think they've got more in the tank. We obviously got the goal with the first half of the own goal from Hummels, and they've been quite content just to
She's waiting for the referee to blow the whistle for the end of the game, folks. Then that will be it. I don't know what will be written.
I think if they've got to go and win a game, you'll see a different France.
There have been some classic international football encounters between France and Germany.
Full time, France 1, Germany 0. Like, sub, subscribe, hit the bell notification, don't forget to hit post. And we'll be doing another live stream tomorrow to the start of match day 2 of the Euros. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, don't forget to hit post. Don't forget to hit the bell notification, don't forget to hit post to be notified when I could do these live watch alongs in the future. Blue is the colour and